Happy Tuesday. I am walking and regulating my insulin levels after eating and showing up here to talk to you about this concept of the new world, the new earth. This might be something that you have heard in some of the conscious conversations around you. And you might be like, what is this? Well, I dove into this concept of the new world and the new earth on my recent podcast with my friend Lauren. If you're interested in tuning in, drop the words new earth below and I'll send you the link to listen. But ultimately, we dove into conversation around a lot of the things that we are seeing in the world around us right now. There is, in my opinion, this is all going to be from my perspective, this massive paradigm shift happening in the world. We're seeing a lot of this happening with the presidential election that is coming up, with particularly this face-off between Trump and RFK Jr. And it's really interesting to witness. And I don't want this to be specifically about politics, actually, but I'm here to make a point. And this point is that I see this paradigm shift being this way of leading that I refer to as heart-led leadership that is aiming to shift away from leading and thinking solely with the logical mind. And is that important? Yes. But dropping into the heart space, dropping into the body, getting to tap into the wisdom that the body holds to then work with the logical mind to take steps forwards. And this is taking a more embodied approach to leadership. It is, again, what I refer to as heart-led leadership. And we dove into all of this in my recent podcast episode with Lauren DeMarco. So drop the words new earth down below. I'll send you the link. You can listen in. And I believe that this is a really important conversation right now. Because a lot of what we're seeing in the world around us is people that are pointing a finger outwardly at other people, at other experiences, and putting the blame outwardly. And this prevents you from taking ownership. And it prevents you from being able to make the changes because you have to be the observer of that which is happening within you and around you, the objective observer, in order to then take ownership of the thing and step into creating changes. And every single one of you that's listening, every single person in the world around you is a leader. You don't have to own a business. You don't have to be a CEO. You don't have to be a leader in your community in order to be a leader. Well, let me rephrase that. Every single one of you is a leader in your community. Doesn't matter where you are in the world around you, right? It doesn't matter what type of comparison games you're playing between yourself and others, because at the end of the day, every single one of you is a leader. And I feel like I'm going to make a pretty good bet here when I guess that if you're listening, there's a chance that you really desire to see some changes in the world around you, somewhere, around something. And those changes that you are desiring to see start with you. So you get to be the changes that you wish to see in the world around you. And to do that, you get to take responsibility. You get to take ownership. You get to point the finger inwardly at yourself and ask yourself, how am I impacting this? How am I influencing this? How am I attracting this? How am I playing a role in this? Because you are always one with all the experiences around you. Sometimes that's kind of shitty to hear and to sit with, but it's true. And so, where in your life right now are you desiring changes? What's not feeling good? How are you playing a role in that? And how can you take ownership and what's happening so that you then can create change? And all those changes that you're desiring and you're wanting to see in the world around you, they start with you. So, tune into the episode. Share with your friends. Share with your mom. Definitely share with your mom. And let me know what you think. It was a good one. It was a powerful one. I hope that you have a lovely day today. I'm sending you so much love. Get out and take a walk, particularly after you eat, because it's really good for your insulin levels. Duh. Just kidding. Not duh. I'm learning more about my insulin levels. Okay. I love you. Bye.